Hello and welcome to the next video about Czech language. Today I will talk about the future tense. So there are two ways how to create a future tense in Czech language, and of course, as I already said in the videos about perfectum and imperfectum, then this is basically the way when you want to express something that you will still be doing in the future or that you will have it done. So the first one is the future perfect, and as I explained before, that means that you want to say that you will have something done in the future or something will be done by someone else. It doesn't matter. So that way you can do it using only one word, only the verb itself. So you don't really have to add anything, any other words, but you will have to use flexion. For example, the verb psát, which means to write, will turn into napsat. So basically you will have to learn how to add the prefixes or how to change the stems of the word. On the other hand, the imperfect future tense will basically be used only when you want to say that something will be happening in the future or that you will be doing something in the future without any indication whether you will have it finished or not. And that is done simply by taking the verb in its infinitive form and then you put the future tense before it, which is budu, meaning I will. So basically, if you want to say that you will be writing something in the future at any time, then you say budu psát. But be careful, because not all verbs can be used along with this word budu. But you will have to learn that by heart. It's not really possible to determine by any rule. This of course requires a whole new mindset, so never try to translate anything literally. Always ask yourself what I want to express through this future tense. That something will be done in the future, as in finished, or that something will be done as in meaning that it's not finished, just that action will be happening without any indication whether it's finished or not. And those are pretty much the only things you have to watch out for. So let's take a look at some examples. So the first example is I will read the book next week, which means you are trying to say that you will be reading it over the course of the whole week. So you're not really saying that you will finish it, and therefore it is imperfect. And when you try to create an imperfect future tense, then you will use budu. So you can say budu číst knihu příští týden, and it makes perfect sense. On the other hand, when you want to specify that you will have something done at the time that you specify, then you can say I will read the article tonight, which means that you will read it from start to finish and it will be done. So of course it is perfect, so you will have to change the flexion, and the word for reading in Czech is číst, and when you want to say that's in the first person and in the future tense, it will turn into přečtu. So you can say přečtu si článek tento večer, and it makes perfect sense. And those are the basics of the future tense. Basically, it will require to learn most of these flexions by heart when you're creating the future perfect tense, such as jdu, půjdu, čtu, přečtu, píšu, napíšu, and so on. There are no strict rules about that, so I'm sorry, but that's the only way how to learn this. On the other hand, with the imperfect future tense, when you use budu and then infinitive, then it will work with most of them. And yet again, these exceptions can only be learned by heart, so you will have to basically just find them and learn them. I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you for watching, and again, if you have some comments, leave them down in the comment section, and if you have any requests, I can take them too. Also any objections and whatever, feel free to express yourself, and thank you, good luck, and I'll talk to you later.